Hey Facebook, how are we today? It's Simon Maynard coming to you from the UK. Tonight I'm going to talk to you about do's and do nots whilst talking to prospects. Okay, so when we're talking to prospects for the first time, do not, under any circumstances, talk about business. It's very important. If you do this, you will probably end up scaring them off. So don't offer them a link, don't talk about a business. If you do this, they feel like you're being pushy with them. You're trying to be a big salesman, and you know what it's like if you go into a shop and the salesperson comes straight up to you and starts saying, "Can I help you with anything?" You sort of, "No, I'm just having a quick look around," and then you sort of get out the shop, even if you've gone in there intending to buy. A lot of people are scared away and they walk out of the shop. So most people sort of say no thanks to that and they move away. The only exception to this is if you're talking to your prospect and they start asking you about what business you're in, and they're asking you about it. So if they're asking, they're giving you permission to go ahead and explain what you do. Okay. If they do ask you, just keep it brief, very brief outline of what you do. If they ask for a link, you can just sort of say, "Yeah, I'll give you a link," but I'm not here to push this. We're here to talk. Okay, so but if they want it, let them have it. If they ask, but that's the only time that you would go do that on a first conversation. Normally, you'll have 2 or 3 conversations before you'll bring up business. Okay. I have people come on to me and they start talking to me, and the first thing they do is they say, "Look, here's a link. Take a look at this," and then they go, "Sign up at the bottom. It's quite straightforward." Blah blah. And I'm thinking, you don't even know me. You've not spoken to me. You don't know nothing about me, and here you are trying to get me to join your business. So it's quite a turn off. So really remember that it's really important that you don't do this. Right, you've got to remember it's a two-way street as well. You need to be talking to that person, let them talk back to you, and you're there to find out about them. You've got to be interested in what they're saying. You're not trying to be interesting to them, you're trying to be interested in them. You need to get them to be your friend. Okay, so if you know you're going to have a chat with somebody and you've got access to their Facebook profile and you're going to talk on Facebook, go onto their profile, have a good look around, see if there's anything that's beneficial to you, i.e. It might be a case that they're a dog lover. They've got pictures of a dog all over it. You can go to them and say, "Oh yeah, how you doing? I see you into dogs. I like dogs a lot. I've had dogs all my life." And then you can start asking them questions about the dog. Make it about them. Okay, make it about them. That is really important that you make the prospect happy. So what you need to do is make it all about them. Ask them questions. You need the people to feel comfortable. They need to be feeling comfortable around you. They need to be your friend, and you need to be able to work out with them. What you're trying to find out from them is what pains them, what problems they've got, perhaps in their home life. Perhaps it's that they got a lot of debt. Maybe they don't like the job they're doing. Perhaps they just don't like the commuting. Perhaps it's they've already tried to do internet marketing, but they're not making their way forwards. You need to find out what their pain is, because then you're going to find a solution to their pain. And that's what you're going to offer them. So you talk to them first 2 or 3 times, and then you're going to offer them something. So after you've had the 3 conversations on Messenger, Facebook, Skype, whatever, that's when you're going to start to try and introduce them to your business, because you know them a bit more now. You should be sort of on reasonable terms, and you can talk quite openly with them. And you'll mention that you do the internet business and that they've mentioned bits and pieces, just messaging to and fro. And when you think the time's right and that they've got a bit of interest and they're showing interest, that's when you're going to ask them to get on a telephone call or a proper Skype to each other. Mention you only want about 5 minutes at a time, just to run through briefly what the business is and see what you're going to offer them, and just to see how interested they are. Now, because you've already told them it's only going to be a 5-minute call, they know they're not going to be stuck with you for ages and ages and ages. They'll probably feel more comfortable just to come on there for a 5-minute chat, and that way you've interacted even closer with them. You've got more chance That way they're going to know you more, they're going to like you more, they're going to trust you more, and you've got more chance of buying if you've been on that sort of call. So that's what it's all about. Okay, so just a very brief outline of just a couple of do's and don'ts and the way to go forwards if you're going to talk to a prospect. Hope you've got some value from this. If you've got value from this, please like it, share it and comment it. And I'll talk to you again next time. Take it easy. Hope you all stay safe, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers then. Bye.